to a zoo, a circus, or SeaWorld? I'm not gonna lie, I've been to a few and probably numerous times. But have you ever considered the deprivation and suffering these animals experience while being held in captivity? If not, I've done my fair share of research, and today I'm here to educate you on the topic and also offer solutions. Today we're gonna walk through the harsh realities these animals endure while being held in places like SeaWorld, circuses, and zoos. When I was 12 years old, I went to SeaWorld with my family. We got to do the orca show where they splash you with water, and then after, I got to get kissed by a beluga whale and a picture taken of it. While it was a really cool experience, I had no idea what it took to make that happen, and it haunts me to this day. In 1970, more than 90 orcas were stalked and herded by nets to be captured and live a life of confinement and exploitation. Cetaceans such as whales, dolphins, and porpoises are held in tanks that are 10,000 times smaller than their natural habitat. These animals suffer severe consequences like psychological trauma, physical ailments, reduced lifespans, and many are dying prematurely from stress-related causes. In addition to being isolated from social groups, having inadequate space to swim or dive, and lacking stimulation, these animals are forced to perform solely for human entertainment. Circuses subject elephants, lions, tigers, rhinoceroses, zebras, crocodiles, pythons, ostriches, bears, and many more animals to be puppets for shows. They're in constant rehearsals aimed at achieving complete control of these animals. They're forced to execute routines and perform acts contrary to how they would naturally act. They're constantly placed in tiny cages and trailers with insufficient space for comfort or stability during transportation and while not performing. Zoos are prisons only for human curiosity. Animals in zoos suffer permanent frustration while being held in overcrowded cages or complete isolation. These beautiful beings experience emotions just like we do. They have apathy, sadness, boredom, eating disorders, self-mutilation, aggression, and suffer from many kinds of diseases. They are in unnatural proximity to human visitors constantly, and they are an artificial infrastructure with artificial lighting, loud noises, and a predictable diet and routine. So you may be asking, why should I care? Why should you care? Numerous reasons. Ethical, scientific, environmental, and social reasons. These animals are sentient beings who deserve dignity and respect from humans. There is scientific proof and evidence of the suffering inflicted on animals that are held in captivity. Entertainment-based captivity misrepresents animal behavior, whereas observation-based learning with wildlife sanctuaries and documentaries promotes healthy education on them. Demand for captive animals contributes to habitat destruction, illegal wildlife trading, and population decline in the world, causing harm to biodiversity. So you might be asking, now that I care, what can I do? What can you do? You can get involved today. Boycott SeaWorld, boycott circuses, and boycott zoos. Instead, visit accredited animal sanctuaries where they prioritize animal well-being over entertainment. Contact lawmakers and demand policy change. Demand these lawmakers for legislation banning animals in entertainment and to protect animals in captivity. You can also raise awareness and support advocacy groups by donating or volunteering. You can do this at World Animal Protection, Born Free USA, and Whale and Dolphin Conservation. What we need to do as a human collectiveness is shift our focus to sanctuaries and protecting animals in their natural habitats for long-term strategies. Today, I'm asking you to get up and use your voice for animals who don't have a voice of their own. Today, I want you to get up and do something about it and speak up on these issues. Thank you.